Hello everyone, here to bring you a quick morning Kundalini warm-up. Begin by sitting on your heels, rubbing your palms together, getting the energy flowing between the palms. Usually in Kundalini, we begin with a mantra chant of Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. We'll repeat this 3 times. You can just listen or follow along. Deep inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Bring your hands down to the top of your thighs, beginning with a little spinal flexion, showing you from the side. Sitting on your heels once again, you are going to be flexing and extending the spine. So just resting the tips of the fingers on the thighs, and then on that extension, you're going to hug the belly in for 1 minute. And during this, you're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhaling forward and exhaling when you round the spine back. Hugging that belly in on the extension, on the exhale, engaging the core. Going at your own pace. Inhale, hold it in, let it out. Moving on to some twisting action for the spine here. Bring the goalpost arms up and then hug onto the thumbs. So the thumb is inside the fingers. You're going to be twisting, and you want to move your head with the same plane as the arms. So keeping the neck sturdy for 1 minute here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose once again. Sort of a sharp inhale and exhale through the nose. Breathing into the low belly. Getting that rhythm, that breath with the body. Synchronized movement with breathing. Keeping the spine long, making sure not to arch the back. Coming to center, raising the arms. Inhale. You're going to stretch over to the right, and then on the exhale, swoop. Inhale, big inhale. Exhale, swoop. Inhale, open the other side. Exhale, swoop. Inhale. come back to center. You moved the spine in all 6 directions now. So now just stretching out the backs of the legs coming off the heels. Take a downward facing dog here if you like, or just any movement to stretch the hamstrings, backs of the legs. Then you're going to make your way into a ragdoll pose. So walk the feet forward, and I'm going to show you that ragdoll from the side here because it's important to hinge at the hips. You don't want to just bend forward. So bring a generous bend to the knees. Bring your hands to that hip hinge, that crease. And then as if your upper torso is heavy fabric, you're just going to drape it over the tops of the thighs. Really let from the waist to the head be really relaxed and loose. Bend the knees as much as you need. Let the head just be heavy. And this is about not opening hamstrings. This is about opening that spine. So you want to just lay the spine on top of the thighs. Holding here for 1 minute once again. Head is heavy, shoulders are heavy. From the waist up, you're like a rag doll. Just very relaxed. That fabric draping over the thighs. Swing side to side if that feels good. Just loosening up the spine, bringing traction into the spine. And just breathing naturally here. This is a restorative resting pose. Letting the blood flow to the head. Feeling that spine just loosen with gravity. And then lower the arms and very slowly unfurl the spine by just tractioning up to a standing position. And the last thing to come up is the chin. So these next couple of poses, we're going to be working the legs, the larger muscles of the body, just briefly. So bringing your feet hip-width distance here. Then we're going to take a mudra, which is a hand position of the Kali mudra. So it's like a sword. It almost looks like a gun as well, but I like to think of it as a sword. So on the exhale, we're going to sit down like a chair pose. Your weight is in your heels. And the arms outstretch when you come to that sitting position. We're going to be inhaling up and exhaling down through the nose for 1 minute. That sharp staccato exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Going at your own pace. Strong arms, weight in the heels. Hugging the belly in on that squat. Knees pointing forward as much as possible, not out to the sides. Arms and shoulders strong on that squat extension. This is warming up those glutes. Hold after the minute, hold, and then fold forward, exhale. Let it all out. Swing the head, loosen up the body. Next pose or next practice is frog squats. Now, I've showed this in another video. Actually, first, we are going to stretch out the hamstrings a little. So you can do Padangustasana, which is grabbing that big toes with the first two fingers and thumb, stretching out the backs of the legs, if that feels good, or just a forward fold. Then coming into our frog squat. So heels together, toes apart, squat down so the knees are outside of your triceps. Now, I like to bring a block in under the fingertips, but just to show you first, the exhale is when you're in the squatting down position, and the inhale is when you raise. So squatting down, exhale, look up, and then inhale. You want to have your heels raised on that inhale, really working the quadriceps a little here. This is a fantastic way to get the heart rate up. Just doing this for 1 minute. Like I said, use a block if you have short arms like me. Using that sharp staccato breath through the nose once again for 1 minute. Exhaling in the down position, looking up, lengthening the spine, and then inhaling on the up. Going at your own pace, of course. Really lift the chest when you come into that squat and look up. That's why that block can help. You want to lengthen the spine, lift the chest. And on the fold forward, keep the heels raised if you can. You don't have to straighten the legs completely. Feeling this in your quadriceps, keep it going. Stop at the end of the minute, fold forward. I like to come into a little frog squat here with legs wide, just to open the hips. And then move that block, or you can grab a cushion underneath your seat. We're just going to sit in a comfortable cross-legged position here, showing you from the side. The reason we want our hips higher than our heels is to keep that length to the low back, that natural curvature to the low back. So our hips are slightly tilted forward here. So yes, just, relax, catch your breath after that intense frog squats. Now sitting on either a cushion or a block, just have that natural tilt forward to the hips. This next exercise is breath of fire. Yes, like I said, you want to lengthen the spine, lift the chest. Now, breath of fire, and then we're going to turn this also into ego eradicator. So breath of fire first, breathing, exhaling only through the nose. So the inhale is going to happen on its own. We're only exhaling. And as we do that, our abdominals are going to contract naturally. So you can see the belly sort of moving in. It's that sharp exhale through the nose. Exhale, happening naturally. Showing you from the front now. So come to that comfortable seat on your block. We're going to do this breath of fire with the arms raised and your thumbs out, like a thumbs up position. The lung meridian runs through the arms from the thumb. So This is wonderful for the breath. Now you want to push through the thumbs, straighten the arms as much as possible, and you're at about a 60-degree bent or angle here from the shoulder. And we're going to do this through the nose, breath of fire, with arms raised, thumbs pushing out to aid and for healthy lungs. Doing this for 3 minutes. This is Ego Eradicator. Breath of fire with the arms raised. You can eliminate the arm position if it's too much at first. Once again, that sharp exhale only through the nose. Inhale happens naturally. Belly moving, hugging in, engaging. Roll those shoulders away from the neck. Notice if they creep up on the neck. Chin is slightly tucked. You can close the eyes. Focus more on the breath than the engagement of the belly. The engagement of the belly will happen naturally. Just really focus on that sharp exhale of the breath through the nose. Let the inhale happen on its own. Starting slow if you need. Keep those shoulders rolled back and down, pushing through the thumbs. Arms are strong. About 1 more minute. Getting that Kundalini energy coming up the spine, energizing the entire body. Soften the jaw. Almost done. Three, two, one. Inhale. Raise the arms. Hold the breath in. Roll the eyes up into the skull. Into the third eye. Inhale. Exhale. Let it out. Feel the Kundalini energy in the body. Breathe naturally through the low belly. Relax, rest. Preparing the body for meditation. Feel the calm sense of the mind here. Energizing, and now resting and relaxing. Just finding that comfortable seat, bringing your gaze straight down in front of you. Very relaxed. We're going to have a 10-minute meditation here on your own time. Stop the recording if you need to. Thank you for practicing this morning Kundalini with me. Namaste.